believe from studying the timbers and the construction and the types of fasteners that hold the timbers together, we think we may have identified this vessel as a brigantine that was called the Caroline Eddy, a merchant ship. She had been built as a Union supply ship during the Civil War. After the Civil War, she took cargoes all around the world, to as far away as the Mediterranean and the Caribbean, sailing out of American ports like Philadelphia and New York. In August of 1880, the Caroline Eddy left Fernandina, which is a little bit north of Jacksonville, with a cargo of lumber. She was sailing north to Philadelphia when a hurricane struck. But eventually the ship broke to pieces, and we think this is one of those pieces, part of the side of the ship, that has come to rest here and then was covered by a sand dune for the next 140 years.
Last year, November of 2020, when the site was first found, there was only a little bit of what they believed to be a rebar sticking up out of the top of the wreck.
Well, since that time, a lot more sand has come in. You can see from the walls here how deeply this is buried now.
So we've had to spend the last 4 days roughly hauling tarp loads and bucket loads of sand out of the site. We're now able to get more detailed work and remove sand and coarser sediment from inside the beams of the ship, which is the fun part. We have a number of Flagler students that trying to remove as much of the sand as possible from around the timbers, and they're doing an absolute brilliant job at it.
We're just getting as close to the wood as we can right now, and then we're going to clean it off later.
They're going to come and
It's not really it, but
detail it with the water hose, and we're going to see what it actually looks like for the first time.
I'm an anthropology major, which is why this is so exciting to me, because this is my first time hands-on outside of the class, and it's just so pivotal because it makes me even reinforce how much I love to do this.
Uncovering this history is amazing. You don't get to do it much, so it's pretty cool.
I feel like I am back pretending things in the sandcastle as a kid, and now I'm out digging a ship. It's just crazy.
We're lucky to have them here.
This is our last chance to fully excavate this shipwreck and to fully record it. This part of the beach is going to be subject to dune restoration, which basically means 150 trucks a day are going to be dumping sand on this site and this stretch of the beach, so that when it gets buried, which will preserve it hopefully for a long time into the future, but we can create a virtual 3D copy of this shipwreck in the computer, and we can take measurements from it, we can study it, and so that's the best way to kind of virtually preserve this shipwreck.